Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Omnifactory Hardcore Mode. Today, we're going for flight. We're making a jetpack. It's going to be a doozy to make and charge up, but when we eventually make it to the Nether, it's going to make traveling around there a lot easier. So, let's get into our statistics page. Easy word for me to say today. Be sure to give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and ring ding rang clang that bell so you get notifications when these videos or others like it go up. I do have another series outside of Minecraft I'm thinking about. We've got statistics. I've crafted 240 torches, but I've used 369. Mined 35 of them. I picked up 113, which would still, yeah, okay, yeah. So 240 plus the 35 plus the 113. So that's 240, that's 353. So that's still more. So the numbers don't always match. I mean, I'm sure they line up somewhere, just not always for some odd reason. I moved the creeper head that's been outside my door. I moved inside because I think his buddies of his have been coming after me for revenge. I do record these live at twitch.tv/Elicnor. You can come along, help me mine things, cheer along when creepers appear right outside the door as I'm coming out to go to the machine shop. So, speaking of which, we did get all the power set up and running in here. So I have the steam dynamo down here generating steam. It's being piped up to these. So that's a boiler. These are two steam generators. So they'll take the steam from that. I have some extra lignite coal in there. I have some regular coal in here. This switch will turn it on or off to generate power, but we've got it a bunch stored in there. So we have a big machine coming up soon that might warrant rearranging of some of this, or I might just put it outside on the other side of this wall because it's going to be a big machine. It's a big old smelter. It's an electric furnace. But all of that's beside the fact today. Because today, actually I think I know I'm going to need some of the ingots that are over here. I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. Really, I do. I'm going to need some of the lead. Because, like I said, today we're going for jetpacks. But first we need to start out with a flux capacitor. So redstone, lead, copper, and some sulfur. So let me grab redstone, lead, and copper. The sulfur. I have some sulfur ore, I think, if I remember right. Just pulverize it, gets me 14% chance. If I just smelt it, yeah. Yep, okay. Can't remember if I grabbed some sulfur or if I had been planning on coining it. Sulfur ore, right there. Okay. Picked up some just a little bit of lapis. So I need it for blue dye for something, for a crowbar. Which while that smelts. Okay. So I can go 3 rods of something, file, hammer, and then the 4 lapis. So, because I don't have any metals in here. We'll grab that grab the crowbar in a bit. First, Actually, I need 2 of those. Okay. We need one's going to be used in the jetpack itself. The other... Okay. Charge, okay, but now if I fire this up, that fires those up. That's now charging. Okay. It's going to hold 10 million RF. That is going to take a while to charge. So while that charges, I'm going to make the jetpack itself. Leadstone jetpack. So the capacitor that I've got, 4 lead plates, 4 more lead plates, so 8, so 12 lead plates. Let's get those going here first. Basic compressor. Okay, so that's still charging. That's still running. Okay. There's still enough power to keep this running. Okay. To keep that charging and everything else running. Good. Good. Okay. So 12 plates are running there. Just in case I need to reference that for something else. Leather strap, a steel plate, and 2 leather. So let's grab a single steel. What else was it I needed for this? 3 redstone, so I'm going to need 6 redstone alloy plates. Reception coil, so I'm going to need electrum rods, which is electrum ingots, which is gold and silver. Okay, I've got silver. So I'm going to need 6 of those. I knew electrum was gold and silver. It was a matter of did I remember whether or not I had any silver. Basic alloy smelter. Still, okay, you're done anyway. That steel ingot compressed into a plate. Okay. So we've got that all done. There we go. So let's get the 6 red alloys. I'm going to need to make some more of those here soon. Okay, there's 12 electrum. Oh, give me 12. I only needed 6. So now I have 6 electrum for something else. I need to go grab the file to make the rods. Wrought iron file. Yep, 6 electrum rods. Okay. Then. Okay, so we've got those 2 reception coils made. So those are being compressed. I've got that made. I've got those. The steam dynamo. 2 wrought iron gears. So I'm going to need 16 wrought iron. And the mold gear that I've already got over there. I might need to go grab some more iron here soon. Hey, some nickel. I think I have 16 wrought iron already. Closed door. But just in case I don't, I've got that cooking up. Oh, yeah, I got 19. Okay, good. Okay. So I need the, that's right, the gear. So I need the gear mold. In the alloy smelter. So that and those make me the 2 gears. No, wait. I do need 16 more. So I need to make 4 of the gears. I need 2 per thruster. Good thing I outmathed myself. Leave that nickel there for a minute. We'll come back and get it shortly. Okay. See how full we've got here. 2 million, so we're 1/5 of the way there. 20% full on that capacitor. Okay. So, I'm going to need 4 copper plates. That's 6 more silver. Okay, there. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Click it on the wrong thing. Okay, so I've got those 2. So the gears are in the process of being made. I'm going to need to go grab some iron for the wrought iron furnace. That's just about done. So many plates. I don't think I'd be opening a diner with all these plates I'm dealing with here. Okay. So, steam dynamo. So the iron furnace, excitation coil. I'm going to need 10 more red alloy plates. Do I even have 10 more red alloy? I don't. I have 2. Okay. No, not red alloy or red alloy. There it is. The blast furnace, alloy smelter, redstone, and copper. 10, I need 8 more. No, 16, not 18. I can maths, really, I can. Okay. So we'll put this away. Okay, and I've made enough of these things. Made enough of these steam dynamos. You'd think I'd know how to make them. So although that alloys, let's go make the iron furnaces. The iron furnace, if you will. Okay. Should be up 16 there. Okay. So we make 2 furnace. Surround them with iron. 2 iron furnace. All this just to make a jetpack. Just one little simple baby jetpack. Okay. Red alloy ingots. Crush them into plates. Okay, is there anything? What else do I need? Oh, I need, that's right, the redstone conductance coil. So I'm going to need 6 gold rods. No, I'm going to need more than that. Because I need 2 per, right? Yeah, because I need 2 excitation coils. So I'm going to need 4. So I'm going to need 4 times 12. Now, does this wrought iron file have enough left in it to make the rods? Just barely, but it does. Okay. But I'm going to need more redstone. 14 redstone is not going to be enough. So let me grab a stack. Okay. Grab that. Excitation coil. We should be able to start putting everything together now. Compressor. Okay. So, steam dynamo, excitation coil. Yes, 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. What am I missing? Oh! I need 2 leather. Red leather or yellow leather. Doesn't matter. I just need 2 of them. Okay. There we go. Leather strap. Now we make the jetpack itself. And I should be able to... Okay, that's still charging. It's got 4.2 million RF in it. Now it's on. Remote disabled. State on. Last flight when active must be worn as a... I think it charges in the bubble slot. Okay. Get that nickel. Okay. I've got pretty much ready to start a jetpack at this point. Just a quest chain for the NRIO jetpacks. One probe conflict. They can. Okay, that's. No, that's right. This. There we go. Now it's charging. Let's use V to change charge mode. Charging all items. There we go. So now even if I have this in my inventory, it'll still charge it. Now... can I... Leadstone jetpack armored. I just need iron armor plating. Which is 5 iron. Have any iron on me or in here? Nope, none in here. Again, got the wrought iron, but no iron. Let's go grab 5 iron plates. 5 iron. And we'll make this jetpack. Whee! Make this jetpack iron plated. Compressor, 5 iron in there to get the 5 iron plates. Grab this nickel. What does the flexo magnet do for me? Nah. I mean, it uses energy, but it to pull things towards me. I might make that at some point, but not just yet. Okay. So we take the iron armor plating. That's on Jetpack. It's now... It's still fully charged. A Jetpack with armor. It doesn't go particularly fast. But it is just the basic Jetpack, so... see, how's it, hover mode is disabled. Must be worn as... yeah, okay. I'll have to look and see how to enable the hover mode. So when I'm doing, you know, doing things on the outside of the house, I can, you know, just work a little bit. Hover while I work. Let's go take a quick nap. The capacitor that I have will keep it charged at all times. Just need to give the capacitor a bit more juice. Did we burn through all of that? We burned through all that coal that I had in there. I'm going to need to go get a metric crap ton more coal to charge this thing up. But before that, there's my copper. There's my copper. A couple other little achievements to knock out here. So I've got the nickel, Invar, which is a 2 iron and a nickel, and Cooper nickel, which is copper and nickel. So let's get a copper and a nickel going first. While that cooks, let's go grab a couple more iron. Good. No, I'm not going to put these away yet. I know how to work doors, really I do. Oh, why did I go to the wire mill? There we go. Cooper nickel. And, oh, not the start I already had. 2 iron and a nickel. Gets me Invar. Okay, that is still... those are still generating. Now we got Invar. We've got Invar, we've got Cooper nickel, we've got nickel. And all that gets me a nickel. Okay, the blast furnace. Hardened satchel. Ooh, actually, you know what? Hardened satchel is 3 tin nuggets, 2 Invar. Okay. Let's make my satchel bigger. Okay, still set to whitelist cobblestone for when I'm out mining. Okay. Reinforced satchel, aluminum and electro. I've got the electro nuggets, It's got a prerequisite, aluminum ingots. Which are right there. Crucial ingredients for MV machines, including applied energistics. Okay. But why can I not just smelt? Because I think I've seen some aluminum ore. Fluid blast furnace packer. Okay. Aluminum dust. Pulver. Okay, the ores. It gives me the ground. The impure pile of bentonite. Running a centrifuge. Gives me the bentonite. So how do I get... So aluminum dust I get from pulverizing the ores. But it's a byproduct in all of them. Where is... Okay, crushed aluminum ore. Yeah, so run that in the pulverization. I get the crushed aluminum ore. Makes me the impure pile of aluminum dust that I then have to centrifuge to get the aluminum dust. So yeah, getting aluminum is going to be interesting. He says with absolutely no sense of amusement whatsoever. Alrighty. Oh, we got the 2 flux capacitors, we got the jetpack, we got lapis for the crowbar. Let's make that crowbar here real quick. So I need... Yeah, I'm going to make it out of the... some wrought iron. All my other tools are wrought iron, so why not? Last 3 wrought iron I've got there, and of course I left the file at the house. So if I'm right, I'm going to need the hammer and the file. Where's my hammer? There it is. Okay. So the file and the 3 wrought iron ingots. So those 3, then, yeah, file and hammer. So hammer there, file there, those 3 there. Got a wrought iron crowbar. And where was that crowbar achievement? Back on the first page. No, I know there's an achievement on one of these for the crowbar. Screwdriver, machine covers, inspector gadget. Only with consent will I inspect her gadget. So wrenches galore. Tin. Oh, heck. Tin silver. Okay, I haven't had a stack of silver. Copper, I've had a stack of copper. Had a stack of nickel, haven't had a stack of cobalt. Definitely haven't had a stack of beryllium. Nothing there. Okay. It's going to bug me until I remember where the crowbar thing was. Oh well, I will find it another time. 12 dark steel ingots. Let's go and make some dark steel here real quick. I happen to have 12 steel. I have 9 steel. So we need wrought iron, so I'm going to need some more iron. Okay. We will do the dark steel another time. Because I need to go mining for a whole metric crap ton of coal to finish charging this thing up. So actually, let me go ahead and... Oh. Dark steel. But that's going to make exploration that much more interesting, so feel free to come by twitch.tv/elecnor to see me do the exploring live. See what kind of fun things I find. Like the villages we've already found and meteorite chunks we've already dug into. Like I said earlier, be sure and give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, ring ding ring, clang that bell, so you get notifications when these videos go up. And if you liked the video, share it with your friends. If you didn't like the video, share it with your enemies. Thanks for giving it a watch. Talk to you later now. Bye-bye. Okay, knock some things out. Copper. Pyrite. Does that give me gold? That gives me iron. I could use some more iron. Spodumene. Gets me spodumene dust, which I don't know if it's actually used for anything. Okay. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Okay, an extra diamond hammer with me just in case. Oh, wait, you know what? So that's real handy when you're out flying with a jetpack. Have a hang glider with you. Some height, and then just glide. That's kind of a nice way to get around. There's some more iron there. There's bunches of coal down here, though. Yeah, this is all the magnetite. Oof. We got over a stack of coal now. It's not going to be nearly enough, but we got it. This is another meteorite. I haven't ripped this one apart yet. Oh! It's the author's fault for leaving it unfinished. How did I? That's twice now. You know what? Silicon, engineering, calculation. Calculation, engineering, logic. I think. I don't know. Was logic the one I already grabbed? They very much aren't. Yeah. Well, there's completed and there's finished. Those can be two different things. I'll touch a hedgerite and copper ore out here. Ah, here we go. Lignite and coal ore. Uh, so yeah, so something that's unfinished was last updated a couple months ago versus something that was last updated a couple years ago. That's true. And you know what? If it's like I said, it's a pairing that you like. You know, it's going to catch your eye. It's not exactly a fanfic site. There's a site I've read some stories, and if pressed, may or may not admit to posting a couple on. I should see if they have a fanfic section. Complete the last chapter. Oh. Now see, that's right there something I could never do. Put something down and say that you're a bit. No. If I'm putting it out there for the world to see, it's done. I cannot abandon a story like that. Maybe when I have tucked away in my own archives, yes. But if I've started putting it out in the world, I'm going to finish it as it's put out into the world. Okay, that dropped off more than I thought it was going to. It dropped off as much as it felt like it did, but it dropped off more than I thought it was going to. Hey there, Sage. How you doing? What are you and the squirrels up to? Yeah, mind the gap. That's yeah. That gap's got a doozy of a drop off there. That's just granite in there, okay. Yeah. And so sometimes you have to wrangle the characters, sometimes the characters wrangle you. But see, that's one of the other things about putting it out piecemeal like that. Is that when you're just, you know, putting it out piecemeal for your own archives, you can go back and rewrite and nobody would notice. Alrighty. How much do I have now? Get that andesite out of here. Coal, let's see. Lignite coal, lignite coal, lignite coal, regular coal, bird poop. They don't want to cooperate. Oh, what was it? One of the writers groups I'm in on Facebook. Somebody said they were writing a serial killer mystery novel. God, why am I having trouble with words today? But they were just getting into the meat of it, and even they didn't know who the killer was yet. It's gonna be night, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we got a fair amount of coal to process. So there's mouse to turn. So we will fly away home. No, meteor. Home's back over this way. Home's the dark green one. There's home. Excuse me, sir. You did not ask permission to get onto my property. Right there, I think that's the dark enough spot that they're spawning in. Between the rubber tree and the birch. Okay, I want to put that partial in there in case I need it for something else. Put the sky stone away. Okay. Sleep before... Yep, doing that right now. Okay. I need to make some more torches. Eggs, I'll put the chicken in there too. Feathers there. Engineering. So I've got 2 engineering presses. I'm still missing the logic. Try to put the full stack in there to begin with. The 17 in there. Okay, let that charge up. What is it? That's the canola. That's right, because the refined canola oil becomes biodiesel. It goes into a diesel generator. So canola oil in a fermenter becomes a refined canola oil. Canola oil, substitute fluid tank. How do I... Canola oil bucket. Fluid tank. Canola press. Turns canola into canola oil. Requires RF. There we go. An Inori crystal block. I mean, that's easy enough to do, but the emitter, that takes nether quartz. And electrum rods I could do, refined processors or a microcircuit. To make it a medium voltage emitter. Okay, so that's still down the road a bit. It was right over here. That's where they were spawning. That's the spot that looked dark enough for them to spawn anyway. Fully grown. We now have an ender pearl. So the ender lily is going to start growing up again. We have a single ender pearl. For all the use that it is. Alrighty. Dark steel, which is steel. Somebody needs some iron, somebody needs some wrought iron. Yay for an ender pearl! We'll have another one soon. I do have it growing, but that's going to take a long time. Okay. Direction I haven't gone south much. Let's see what's off to the south. There's a lot of tin ore here. Kind of hoping I'd see nickel. I'll take tin. Used up a whole whopping 6% of the juice in this jetpack. There's a lot of rocky cliffs areas here. Another big old iron and gold deposit. That was almost stupid. I forgot that scrolling off of the glider puts it away. That could have been bad if I didn't have the jetpack. That would have been a big splat. Some More red granite there. Big old forest area here. Lots of basalt deposits around. Cuddle puddle of sheep. So woolly cuddle puddle. No, just be like that. Oh, have we actually found an ocean yet? Nope, not quite. Some nice plains down there. Oh, do we have a village? We have a village. Alright, sleep well, Dawn Ringer. Have a good night. Jam guy. Why do these guys not seem to know how to work doors, huh? Nitwit. There's some bronze. I could definitely use some bronze. Muffles nearby sounds. Dark steel boots. Okay, well, you know what? I will. Since you're gonna give me dark steel boots. Hi, guys. Huh. There you go. Did I not see any beds in this village? Yeah, there are no beds in this village. Do they have beds in villages in 112? There's another village. Well, rather than risking something deadly spawning, I'm just going to go ahead and fly away home. I am seeing red dots appearing on the mini-map behind me. And I did just see a zombie walking around in that plane. Okay, there's the tin that I found. There's my lava pool. It became my obsidian farm. Here's the house. And sleep. Okay. Food. Dirt. Salt. Enderman warping around overhead. That's more than half charged. Actually, I'm going to do that here real quick. Charge that back up to full. I'll put that back in there. Okay. So that's the meteor. Here's where I was stripping out all that coal ore. That's a heck of a coal vein here. I think this is probably almost feels like it's a couple of chunks worth too. So I feel even strip out this entire area, I still don't feel like that's going to be enough to fully charge up that that capacitor. Okay. Yeah. But just given how much of the coal is burned through to charge that capacitor up so far, I don't think this is gonna be enough. But I think I can produce significantly more power with that setup that I have than I could with just a single steam dynamo. Still just this is a lot of coal. But yeah, moving on to another power source. That's why I've got the canola growing, which I should probably go harvest some more of it too. Got that canola drawer going. Eventually I'd like to start processing it into fuel. That's a whole other process because I can't even make the press. I can't even make the ingredients for the press just yet. I can't even make the machine to make the ingredients for the press. This is all, except for that andesite and that bird crap. This is all stuff that's going to be coal. Hello, cow. I'll take this run up to the front. I'll take this all home and process it and just see how much we've got. Just out of curiosity. Hold on. This is all the cobblestone I've picked up doing this mining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 14 stacks plus 50 of coal of cobblestone. That's what that stuff is. So 101 stacks of cobblestone. Almost 102. That thing will hold 256 stacks. Look at just a stack of regular old coal there. Still running. That's off. Okay. Oh, is that full? Fully charged. Turning you off now. You know, as easy as that is to make, I could probably go ahead and make a couple of those to have in there as extra battery power. That's probably not a bad idea. I thought I tossed the sulfur in there. There it is. With sulfur, lead, redstone. Copper. That off for just a minute. Charge that one back up. Yeah, because the two capacitors I had in my inventory might have stolen a little bit of the charge from the main one. Got the rolled cake, I got the void world cake. Actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. While these all charge, It's going to charge that one first and then that one. So actually, so let me switch these then. Do I have any ladders already made? I do. Grab my axe.
Okay. I tried to hit next, but missed.
Let's go work on the second floor. Especially now that we have the jetpack and the hang glider. Put the second floor on with a landing strip to come in on. Always risky to use a lumber axe on a wooden house, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, let me grab... No, that's right, spruce. Okay, grab a fresh lumber axe here. So let me put these extra ladders away. I'm going to go with planks, the same pattern as I have the floor. Main floor. Nope, nope. Alrighty. Nice, gentle, soothing music at the moment. Purple for perfect for a little contemplative construction time. So just cutting down all the trees, replanting as I go. Got to be environmentally conscious. And that one's down. Okay. So let me get rid of these extra saplings. And the rubber. Got that spruce. Put that rubber wood in its drawer. I was talking about grabbing the canola. Okay. So let's go ahead and plank these up. I've got, and slab up a few. Oaks, birch. Okay. So that's an oak there in the corner. It's quite some reach to be able to open that chest from up here. Or did I just... Oh, did I break my axe? That stone axe I was using break? No, it's in my inventory. It's about to break, though. I'm going to make a fresh one. Okay. So it's oak there in the corner. Then this will be oak, birch, spruce. Yeah. In both directions. Okay. Okay. It's supposed to be an oak there. So it's oak. Okay. Sleep before something spawns. Okay. Ah! Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I'm like, okay, birch. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So oak, birch, spruce. Oak, birch, spruce. Oak, birch, spruce. Oaky, birchy, sprucey. Okay. I'm going to do something else here. I just don't know what yet. It's oak, birch, spruce. Oak, birch, please. Okay. Second floor. Second floor without the hatch is built. Because whatever I put around the rim is going to be a full block. Especially since these are lowered blocks. Cobblestone? Yeah, I have just regular stone. Can I... Yeah, I gotta replank these. That'll make it easier for storage. Maybe it'll make it easier for storage. Okay. Do I want to do stone or do I want to do stone brick? I could just leave it like this and call this my landing pad. But I want to actually make this a functional room, too. Another layer of stone brick. Not sure what I want to do the walls out of. Just kind of chisel something with the sky stone. Where's my chisel? Nope. Dang, okay. What about the basalt? Yeah, it's still awful dark. And I'll put windows in too. You know what? I think I like that better than the stone brick. Does this have a Celtic pattern as well? Celtic, yeah. Okay, they won't run the pattern. They're different blocks, but if they're the same, okay. Put all these stone bricks down, then changed my mind, so I gotta rip them all out again. Glad I found those extra iron pickaxes in the village. You know what? Okay. Do they do anything going up? They do, okay. I'm going to take a nap and ponder things here for a second. I'm thinking this, then a layer of the stone with the same pattern on top of it. I kind of like that. Now I just got to figure out what to do for the next couple of layers above that, and then the roof. Okay. Alrighty. So I was going to charge that last one. Also, I decide what I want to do with the roof over here. Couple of spare batteries. Do I want to go more stone? It's pretty black. It looks like snakes. Yeah, it's a Celtic design. It is a very pretty block. Yeah, it's just stone bricks with the chisel mod. So let me see what a handful of them... Ooh, excuse me. I knew I was going to do that too. Is that too much? If I ring it with that... Yeah. See how it looks from the outside too. I kind of like that with the the basalt layer being similar but not directly tying into that rock layer. So, and some of these are going to get taken out to make, you know, windows too. Okay. The nice thing about the chisel mod, I even just turn these back into the basic stone. Now I want to do one more ring of something else before I put the roof on. I don't want to do gravel. I do something with the planks, with the chisel. No. Maybe right idea, wrong color. No. I got the color right. Just what pattern do I want to do? That could work. Even where I put in a window, that will still be the header above the window. Yeah. I'm not sure why, but I kind of like that. Turn these back into regular planks. Grab something to eat because I've taken enough fall damage. It's starting to hurt.